Hi, I'm Laura Rotter, the owner and founder of True Abundance Advisors. And I'd like to talk to you about a Japanese art called Kintsugi. Basically, a Kintsugi artist will take a piece of broken pottery, the shards from a broken pot, clay pot, and use gold lacquer to piece the shards together. I have here, frankly, a very weak approximation of what a kintsugi artist might put together. This, as you can see, is not really a broken pot, but this is what a kintsugi pottery would look like, where you could see the imperfections glued together with the lacquer that the artist uses. So why am I bringing this up? Well, I think a lot of us would agree that 2020, in many ways, was a broken year. So I have a number of questions that I'd like to ask you, and I hope you respond by writing below. And the first question is, what fell apart for you this year? And the corollary, how have you adapted? I'll share that my daughter Ilana and her wonderful fiance Steve are planning to get married December 13th of this year. That plan was put in place over a year ago. We expected to have a large wedding with many guests, and we've adapted. We're going to have 13 guests, all immediate family, socially distanced in a room with perhaps windows open in the middle of December. We've adapted. We're celebrating life. And another question, what have you learned about yourself this year? For me, I've learned I'm an introvert, and yet in this socially distanced way that we all have of connecting this year on Zoom, perhaps in breakout rooms, I've met more people this year than I've met in the last few. And not only people locally, but I've had Zoom calls with people in Ireland, with people in Switzerland. I've connected and found my tribe all over the world. In some ways, I'm more creative and more social than I've ever been. What have you learned about yourself this year? I'd like to end in this week before Thanksgiving in reminding us all to be grateful for the blessings we have in our lives. I'm grateful for my beautiful family. I'm grateful for my wonderful, warm clients. And I'm grateful for you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Please remember to live your life on purpose.